Well, good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having the most fantastic day so far. I am having a great day. Now, I'm looking forward to this morning's devotion because I have a really special word I would like to teach you. And that word is hippopotamus. No, that's not it. That's not the word. It's not hippopotamus. It's hypoplastic. No, but I'm getting close. Hippopotamus. No, it's not that one. I need to stop and think about what word I'm wanting to teach you. That's it. The word is hypocrite. I wonder, have you ever heard the word hypocrite? That's a bit of a tricky word. But I wonder if I can give you an example of what a hypocrite is. But before I do, I went to the library today and I wanted to find a book on hypocrite or hypocrisy. Another big word. I looked everywhere, but I could not find it. So I thought, if I can't find a book on hypocrisy or what a hypocrite is, maybe I need to show you and give you an example. So I'm going to give you 3 examples of what a hypocrite is. That's a big word, isn't it? Let's go with this one. Imagine a boy who all he does at playtime is goes around and tell people not to drop rubbish. This boy is very serious. He walks around like this. And he says, don't drop rubbish. Don't drop rubbish. Hey, you pick up some rubbish. He doesn't like it when people drop rubbish. But imagine if this boy, as he's telling people not to drop rubbish, he's dropping his chip packet or his lolly pack. You see, he's saying one thing, but he's not living it. Let's go for another example. Imagine a girl, a prep girl. She's got a whole bunch of teddy bears that she holds closely. She's got a brown teddy bear. She's got a green teddy bear. She's got a big-eyed little teddy bear. And she asks her friends for more teddy bears. She says, I want your teddy bear. Then she goes to another girl, I want your teddy bear. And this girl's got good friends, so they give it to her. But when her friends ask her to use her teddy bears, she goes, no, I'm not giving you my teddy bear. Let's have one more example. We're going to use mum and dad as an example. Imagine if your mum and dad, I don't know if we have to imagine, but if they said, don't tell a lie. Maybe one day your mum and dad caught you telling a lie and they said, you shouldn't lie, lying is bad. Imagine if your parents said, stop lying, but then they went and lied. You would say, you're telling me to do one thing, but you're not even doing it. That's in 3 examples of what a hypocrite is. Now, going back to the Bible, Jesus didn't like hypocrites because hypocrites hurt people with their words. They say one thing, but they live differently than what they're saying. So we're going to watch a fun video on Jesus and a group of people named Pharisees. Now, Pharisees were a type of people, and they were hypocrites. They told people to do one thing, but they didn't do it themselves. So Jesus wasn't very happy. Let's watch this video together.
Hey kids, who's the smartest person you know? Is it your mom or dad? Or maybe your teacher? Or maybe it's one of your friends?
Well, today we're going to be looking at some people who thought they were the smartest ever. And they're called the Pharisees.
Pharisees were religious people who thought they were better than everyone else. In Jesus' day, Pharisees were the people who knew a lot about the Old Testament and a lot about God.
They knew all the rules and laws and spent their whole life following them. And they tried to force other people to do the same.
They thought because they knew a lot and because they were doing the right thing, they were better than everyone else.
Jesus and the Pharisees didn't always get along. A lot of the time, the Pharisees tried to test Jesus and tried to get him in trouble.
See, the Pharisees only cared about the rules, that they didn't really care about being nice to other people. And Jesus told them that they were wrong.
He also told them that even though they knew a lot about God, they wouldn't make it into heaven.
The Pharisees knew a lot, But they missed the most important part. It didn't matter that the Pharisees had a lot of knowledge about the Bible.
And it didn't matter that they knew how to follow the rules really well.
See, they thought it was the outside that mattered the most. But Jesus only really cares what's in the inside.
Jesus cares more about our hearts than our smarts. You could know everything in the world and still not make it to heaven.
That's because the only way to make it to heaven is to have Jesus in your heart.
Once Jesus is in your heart, you'll start to live like he did.
A life where you love others. Memory verse: the greatest among you must be a servant.
Even though Jesus is God, he still made sure to care for people, just like a servant.
And he wants us to be just like him. He wants us to serve others too.
So kids, it's okay to learn about God's word. Actually, it's a really good thing.
But it can be a really bad thing when it gets in the way of us serving others.
So kids, next time you're thinking about how smart your teacher is, remember this lesson.
It doesn't matter how much you know. All that matters is that you love God and you love others.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to watch that video with me, girls and boys. I hope now you understand the relationship between Jesus and the Pharisees. You know what? I think we can learn a few things from this morning's devotion. And number one is this: don't be a hypocrite. Don't say one thing and do another. You know, you might tell your friends to be kind to you, to play with you, but you're not kind and you don't play with them. That's a hypocrite. But number two, we all make mistakes, don't we? And if you ever make a mistake and maybe you don't do the right thing, God will always forgive you because he loves to forgive. That's what I can learn from this morning's devotion, and I hope you can too. Anyway, see ya.